Starting a new business can be an exciting and fulfilling journey and experience, but making certain mistakes can lead to your business ending up in failure. This video shows you the 5 mistakes that new business owners and entrepreneurs make that you would want to avoid when starting your new business. Perhaps you would want to start your own business as an entrepreneur, but you are doubting about yourself. You're insecure whether your product or service will be actually feasible. So don't worry about that. That is actually a normal process, a normal thought process that everyone has when starting out. In this video, we'll look at these 5 common mistakes so that you don't have to make them and you can have a great start instead. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I'm Luc Velle-Chrétien. I'm a certified management accountant and I've been helping entrepreneurs for the past 10 years, helping them succeed in their businesses. I created this channel to help entrepreneurs and new business owners to create more business success and mastery in their lives. Let's look at the top 5 mistakes entrepreneurs make when starting off their business. So mistake number 1, lack of financial literacy. So statistics show that of the companies, of the businesses that fail, the most common cause is in 80% of the failing businesses is a lack of cash flow management. So understanding budgeting, understanding being able to interpret financial statements, speaking the language of finance, of accounting. So speaking the language of business is a necessary skill in order to start your new business. Having financial literacy is actually a skill that helps you in actually knowing what is going on in your business. So not only being able to measure and evaluate financial performance, but it actually helps you to make sound decisions for the future. So having a financial literacy before starting out helps you in having financial issues later on. Additionally, having a good financial literacy helps you as an entrepreneur and business owner that help you make sound decisions that will help the future growth of your business. Mistake number 2, doing everything yourself. So why is this actually one of the mistakes? You would think like in the beginning as an entrepreneur, I would have to do a lot by myself. In of itself, that is correct. But the point here, the mistake here is that the entrepreneur does that for way too long. So not delegating tasks, but doing everything yourself is a foolproof way to slow progress. It is an ineffective way of using your very valuable time to try to learn every facet, every part, every business skill necessary out there. Don't understand me wrongly here. It is good and it is essential to have all the business skills, but it is even better to learn to delegate. Delegation is the power of multiplicating the time that you have and just asking other people for help. There are many ways you can delegate your activities to others. You do not necessarily have to immediately hire other employees or people helping you. You can also do that on a contractor basis. Instead, use your valuable time to do the best work that you can, the best work that you know has the most impact on your business. For everything else, just hire experts, people that are best in what they do, and surround yourself by a team. Mistake number 3 is not having a good work-life balance. So that creates actually a very serious problem that I see very often with entrepreneurs, is that they have a very poor work-life balance. And that's also very much related to mistake number 2, trying to do everything yourself. Starting off a business can be very time-consuming. It can be very demanding. Often business can be so time-consuming, you end up with little to zero time for non-work related activities. You end up with little time for your family, to spend time with your family, for your own personal health, and that is not good. It is essential to have a healthy work-life balance over time. That leads actually to a more productive situation than when working so much and having very little time for your personal circumstances. Remember that sustainable growth is key. And in order to achieve sustainable growth as an entrepreneur, you would have to find that correct balance. And that actually ensures and enhances your productivity over time. Having a healthy work-life balance has very strong benefits in your productivity. Mistake number 4, not having a clear marketing strategy. Not having a clear marketing strategy is like setting out to sail without having a clear destination. Does that make sense? For me, it doesn't. So not knowing your target market, so who actually are your customers? What is your target medium? So how are you going to arrive at those customers? And what do you actually offer? So what is actually your product or service that you're offering to your clients? And what problem are you solving for those clients? What is your unique selling point? A lot of entrepreneurs forget that unique selling point is essential to make a clear distinction between you and your competitor in the market. So what are you unique at compared to your competitors? So what makes your product or your service better than that of your competitor? So is it your experience with a specific training that you give, or perhaps you are the best hairdresser out there for a specific cut, or perhaps you have loads of experience in giving personal fitness advice. Mistake number 5, just going for the money. I honestly say this also from having seen many other entrepreneurs make the same mistake. They just follow the money. So you can't ever be successful in the long run if you just follow the money. In the long run, you cannot be successful in a field that you're not enthusiastic or passionate about. One of the biggest mistakes an entrepreneur can make is that they follow the money and not their passion. They just start off a business with the end goal of becoming rich or earning a lot of money, which in and of itself is just fine, is just great. But remember that it is key, it's essential to have an enthusiasm or a passion for the field, the arena that you're in, that enhances you, that enhances your motivation and the probability that you will achieve your goals. So being successful is not only measured on a financial scale, but also on a scale of fulfillment. So how fulfilled are you actually doing that? What do you do in your business? Entrepreneurs who only follow money will not have fulfillment in their life, and as a consequence will never ever be as successful as those entrepreneurs that understand the key of passion and enthusiasm in what they do. So what happens? They end up entering and exiting markets, and in the end they end up just wasting their valuable time. Closing thoughts here. So we've looked at the top 5 mistakes new entrepreneurs or business owners make when starting off a new business. Just keep in mind that there are many other mistakes that you can make as a business owner, but these 5 I find the most essential and the most blocking of all. Try to give attention to these 5 mentioned points and try to overcome these by just having a moment to think about these elements. So try to avoid making these mistakes so many others make, and just try to turn these mistakes around and make the best out of starting your new business. I hope this video provided lots of value to you. If it did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch this video, and see you next time. I'm Luc Vellecritien, and I'm here for your success and business mastery.